Is it 3 said, hey there, everybody?
Right.
I don't know why she do this to me today, but hey, she doing it. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Wyntis is trying to throw me out there.
Wyntis ain't
Winter,
doing
Winter said I got
baby.
to lead the way today.
She's leading. Yes, she is.
I have to lead the way. She's saying. So let me
The
text.
sister
I know I wanted.
shall lead.
I know I had to tag 2 people for sure. They waiting on us so they can hear us talk about people. Becky, we ain't gonna talk about nobody today. We waiting on your video.
She may not talk about nobody today.
I ain't gonna talk about nobody today. I'm gonna be good.
I'm gonna do what the spirit leads me to do.
I'm on low key. Watch.
Yeah.
They ain't sharing it yet.
Yeah.
Y'all ready for the sister circle today? Good evening. I'm just gonna tell you, I done got old and my vision ain't all the way good, but I'm looking at the screen to see somebody say good evening, family.
Hey, Melissa, Becky Brown. Yeah. Hey, Toe. I just sent you a text too. That's from Mickey.
All right,
y'all. JoJo. Hey, JoJo.
Hey, JoJo. We need you in that center seat. That's what that's.
You know what? I told her that I wanted her to be a guest one day.
Joe?
Yeah. We're gonna have different
open seat for you.
Different sisters on the sister circle to, yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing.
She used to do her shows, she used to do her little podcast and do her little talking back in the day.
You gotta talk to look, sister.
Sorry, I ain't talking in the mic. They gonna probably say they can't hear us. Don't say you can't hear me, y'all. Y'all know I'm amateur at this.
Sister Ursina.
Sister Ursina joined us. Hey,
Michael
Sister
Clack,
Ursina.
what's up?
Hey there.
Clack.
Assalamualaikum, Sister Ursina. Yep, I just tagged her on my Facebook page so she can get on.
Everybody.
Woo-hoo.
I'm doing the best that I can, the fastest I can.
Listen, y'all, please share. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Share that. I'm trying to steal.
That's
I'm taking Wyntis' line.
That's what they
tell somebody to tell somebody.
Yes.
Share us on Facebook Live because we want everybody to hear what we got to talk about in the Sister Circle today.
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
July the what? The 14th? Is it the 14th? Yes, the 14th.
July the 14th.
July the 14th. Halfway
Friday
over.
The 14th.
Just think about it, y'all. The summer is moving on.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and said, is we still in July or did August hit? Because it's going so fast, y'all. You blink your eyes and it's gone. So y'all make sure y'all enjoy this summer and get out. Do something fun for yourself. Take care of yourself. Get out. Do something fun with your family. Take a trip if it ain't nowhere but Detroit to the beach.
Right.
Somewhere. Do something fun for yourself. It's always something fun to do. That's something we should talk about. Maybe it's a lot of things really to do here in Flint. You want to be careful, of course, inside the city. I mean, we still talk about the water, but there's a lot of things to do around in this area. A lot of fun things. Some things is free. Google it. I Googled something. There was something going on with the Freedom School today.
Really?
At, Calvary Church, yeah.
They got a lot of stuff going on in the city that we just don't, like you said, we just don't know about.
We just don't know about
a lot of stuff, a lot of free stuff.
We got to start to posting it. It's things that's happening. I see Wayne the Barber gonna be doing his school giveaway on August the 5th.
Already?
On August the 5th in a couple of weeks. I saw that earlier today on there. I was trying to look up working with my daughter doing the environmental justice program that she doing. She want to look up different programs so she can go out and do some outreach in some of the programs. Okay. So I had to look up a few and I saw them. I just Googled free events in Flint.
Hey, Mama Quill. Hey, Wanda Smith.
Right. Edible Flint going to be doing something for the children 8 and under, I think next Wednesday.
What's Edible Flint?
Edible Flint is the program that they talk about with the gardening.
Okay.
And give you information on soil and soil samples and helping you. And back in May, we purchased some of the products, some of the starter plants, put in our gardens and things.
Okay.
Compost and stuff like that. So they doing some stuff this week coming up. So y'all look it up if y'all looking for something to do with your children.
Hey, KK.
There's a lot of great things. We got a lot of stuff up here. Hey, KK. I love you. I'm going to be in trouble. I was supposed to call KK back the other day. I got you, Kay. I'm going to be calling you this evening. Trust me. I'm going to be on the phone calling you today. I love me some KK. Miss Kathy King.
What's Sis Audrey? What's going on over at the library?
Woo! Kay Schwartz actually had her retirement party yesterday.
And Kay Swartz was
the executive director. So in a couple of weeks, Talia Abdullah will be coming in as our executive director. If I'm not mistaken, next week is Kay's last week. And Talia will be there that next week on that Monday the 24th. So she'll be ready to come into Flint, running, ready to do some great programming. She's looking to have suggestions from the community. She already said that. She's going to spend the first couple of months not only just taking care of the business at hand, but also listening to the people and seeing what the community wants. Right. Because there's a lot of things that we really want at the community. There's some things that I saw just being a board member that we got to change. Like next year, no Juneteenth on June the 20th.
Okay.
I just had to say that. I love them, but we're going to make sure y'all have Juneteenth before June 19th is the last day that we celebrate Juneteenth. We celebrate Black History 365, but Juneteenth is over with officially June 19th.
Right, on June 19th. Are you guys still doing the Big Blues Festival this year?
I think they is. I hadn't looked at the schedule. I think they still is, from my understanding. Some other stuff going on over there. Just the whole cultural center all together. Y'all come over. I think they do something
days, don't they? For the kids to go to the Sloan?
Yes, they do have free days. I'm not quite for sure of those. Look those up. There's a lot of stuff going on. Like I say, Flint has a lot to offer. Don't let anybody believe you. We got so much stuff that's going on. Just know Flint is not an isolated city. The things that we see that's going on wrong in the city of Flint is going on wrong in other cities. Right. Collectively together as people, we have to make sure we make the best of everything that we have. We have to get out, educate ourselves. I put on Facebook the worst thing that Satan did for himself was allow me to read.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I put a post out there this morning and I meant that when they allowed us to read, Iqra is what we say in Islam. Iqra. That's what Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said. Iqra. That means go read. Read for yourself. Anything that we tell you, go and look it up, research it, read it for yourself. Don't take anybody's word at hand. Iqra. Read. We want you to read, study, and make sure that you know what's going on. Anything that we tell you, go and look it up for yourself. We're supposed to be the catalyst to make you want to read and study. That's what we want you to go out there and do. So we know for sure that we're gonna do it. My mind is saying that when our new library board, library executive come in, I have to talk to her. Maybe she could come in and give us some feedback.
Awesome.
She's really nice to eat. She's a real nice. If you get a chance to just feel her energy, she's really good. She's very community oriented.
That would be good. Me and Mickey was talking about that the other day because it's like we never tapped into the cultural area, and now we got you on the board.
Yes,
over there at the library. 18's own Sister Audrey Muhammad over there at the library.
Yes.
And you can keep us updated at a lot of events, so everybody can seem like we're included. Right. So
go online to the Flint Public Library. Did y'all know that there's a green room over there at the library?
No.
There's a green room at the library. So if you want a video to tape something, you can reserve that room. You can actually take the classes to learn how to use that. You can take a class to learn how to do your own podcast over there.
Really?
You can take a class to learn how to do photography. There's a lot of classes that's available.
They're free?
They're free at the Flint Public Library. Most of them are free. There are some that have some cost.
Right.
But most of them, like that green room, that's one of the rooms at the library. It's free. You just reserve it. Okay. We got all of those rooms and all that stuff, all the hands-on activities for the children to go over there and do. There's a lot of activities for adults to go over there and do. Go to the website. Check it out. I was impressed. A lot of the stuff. I saw a father there yesterday. And it was so funny. His little baby was over on the other side playing with toys, but he was using those magnetic blocks building something. And then all of a sudden it just crashed. Boom.
And they have some nice meeting spaces too.
Yes, they have nice meeting spaces. So it's fun. It's fun stuff for us to do over there too. That's my point.
Y'all still letting the ARPA committee meet over there?
Now why she put me on the spot to say that, Mickey?
Mickey, you thought we was gonna have a fun-loving show.
Yeah, we're gonna still have a fun-loving show. I'll just put it to you all. If you bring me suggestions or you bring me complaints about the library, about anything, I usually address them. I don't let it go. We actually was very active with helping to put in the complaints about the community board was on that back wall. We got one now at the entrance. So anybody concerned about it, we do have one. We gotta add the literature to it, but it's at least it's at the door.
Well, they should follow up on the issues.
Yeah, we follow up on it, and then I had a problem. I was the one I think that complained about the handicap stall over there. I don't know who these architects is, but the architects put the knobs on the door for you to hang your coat up on, and it was up so high I couldn't even reach the knob. How is a mad person in a handicap chair? But thanks to Kay Swartz.
Hey, Niecy. Hey, baby Jace. Hi, Jace. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
She brought it to their attention, and we got it taken care of. What? So it says, see, that's what I like about you.
Somebody said, how is the staff behavior over there? How is the staff behavior? Do you interact with the staff over there?
I interact with the staff. I love the staff over at the Flip Public Library. I love them. I have fun. I laugh. I joke. I love the security over there. Hey, if you listening, because I was like, y'all, it's almost 8:00. She ain't kicking me out the library today.
They're very helpful.
But they're very helpful, and she's she's very resourceful too. The security, everybody over there, they're helpful. Just ask somebody if you can't find what you're looking for.
Yeah, they were very helpful. When I went over there, they were very attentive.
Yes.
I like the one-on-one. So yes. I think more people need to take advantage of the library. It's there. It's beautiful.
Right.
It's new. The books are new. Like everything is new.
Yes.
And they have gaming centers for I'm telling you, we have a whole entertainment facility that needs to be taken advantage of by our children.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly. And I'll tell you, and I have to say this, Miss Billy that works over there in the children's department, I love her. She I told her yesterday I was gonna let my 2-year-old granddaughter terrorize her for a little while. But I have seen her. There's Miss Too Sweet. Miss Too Sweet. She can give you a run for your money. She went and took the balloons off the balloon arch. I had to beg her, please don't let her do it. Tell her she can't do it. She ain't allowed to just do that. But we went over to the children's department. I've seen Miss Billy handle the children over there so well and so eloquently. I mean, I've seen them get a little testy, and she's able to talk to them, get them calm down, help the parents out with the children. Over in the adult section, I've gone over there. I couldn't even figure out how to use the machines to check out my books. They stopped, helped me check out the books. You'd think I would know. Just so you know, too, your library card is only valid for 1 year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You have to go and renew it. I didn't know it until I was sitting in a policy meeting. And I'm like, so when did that start happening? It's been like that apparently forever. I didn't know it because they want you to update your information. People move.
Right.
So, and
that's
it makes sense.
That's a good way
to keep you updated. So just know that if you get a library card there, you do have to update it and renew it every year. They keep you with the same card.
Okay.
They just go right in the system. It's a real easy, simple process. Less than a minute, you renew.
Cool.
So just know that, but go over there. Do take advantage of the services that's there. We want to do that. I did have a question that came up to me right before I came over here today.
What's going on? Let's talk about it.
So a young man was telling me, I was trying to tell my daughter, don't go downtown to the bank because I hate parking downtown.
Oh, because you get a ticket.
You get a ticket or you got to pay to park. Right. Why? We pay taxes. Why are we paying to park downtown?
Right, and the money don't come to us.
They was like, well, ain't it the DDA that own it? I was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the young man said that he was told by a downtown business owner, which I will not reveal who this person is on this podcast. I got to talk to that person first to find out what exactly it is.
Then you gonna reveal who it is.
Then I'll ask them, can I reveal who you are? But anyway, so the young man said, I was there at the business and I talked to them and they say that's a private business that own those meters and they got a lot of tickets and never paid them. Because they challenged them because it's not the government that own the meters.
So if you challenge the ticket,
they challenged the tickets and they ain't paid their parking tickets. Now how true that is,
we'll find out.
I can't
challenge your tickets.
I can't confirm that. But however, it makes sense because you if you like in a parking lot. I was telling them, I said, well, if you're in a parking lot like at Kroger's and you park in a handicapped spot. The police can't come in and give you a ticket unless Kroger's complain.
Oh, really?
If you doing stuff, you parked in the fire zone, they're not supposed to be able to give you a ticket because that's private property.
Keep talking.
So I done seen stuff like that happen at the ball. They can't give you. They not supposed to be able to give you a ticket.
Look, yeah, we can pull up in the
Mickey gonna get a ticket, y'all. Then
Mickey
gonna
get a ticket. And we're going to call Sis Audrey and she going to tell us that we're not supposed to get a ticket. She going to go to court with us.
It's private property, and they're not supposed to be able to give you a ticket on private property unless the owner complains. And it's certain things. It's certain things that happen on those lots. You notice the police don't just go ride through there like randomly. They don't bother people over there in them lots because they can't. It's private property. So I learned that years ago. But I don't challenge them.
Okay.
Because you got ignorant people, but but they really not supposed to. So when the young man told me that, I said, "Dang, that kind of makes sense," because I kind of correlated them both together. Even though you're on a public street, because parking downtown used to at one time. I know it's the olden days. I might be dating myself. You just didn't have to. You didn't have to pay to park downtown.
No, you not dating yourself because
first serve.
These meters just got there.
Right. It was first come, first serve. And I mean, we need to go back to that. That's something that I really would like to challenge. But not only just that.
But do you get this? I'm glad you brought this up because it makes my mind wander. We can go a lot of different ways with these parking meters.
Yes.
So you got the parking meters that are actually owned by the DDA.
Yes.
The city of Flint and the residents don't benefit anything from those $25 tickets that they give out.
Not from my understanding.
Or the money that's put in to those meters.
Not from my understanding. What they did was they made a purchase, and I think they purchased those from the city.
So my question is, wasn't the DDA like the budget wasn't it just like bottomed out? They didn't have any money, so how are they not generating any revenue when they
ain't they come? Didn't they just come and they was trying to ask for money? Did they try to ask for money from the city?
I can't.
Somewhere or another, they're
say.
included in that budget. But look at who they who's the chairman of their board?
The mayor. The mayor is the chairman of the board.
So you see,
but how are they not getting any money when somebody is getting a ticket right now?
We need to investigate that. We need some of our people out there. We need y'all hall monitors.
Oh, look, Tangy says so true. Hey, godmother, my godmother.
Hey there.
Yes.
Oh, so I know Tangy.
You know Miss Tangy. So yeah, but that's true. Like, how are you not getting money when it's like one of those commercials? Every 30 seconds, someone in the city of Flint is getting a ticket. I mean, seriously.
I know somebody got a ticket and their car was in the auto body shop. And they was down there fighting it. I got a ticket because I put the wrong meter number in. And I went back and I had to go back and kind of remember the area. I'm like, you could just look at the other meters right by me. Why you just didn't look it up? They made me go back to see what meter I was really parked on so I could tell them what meter number I put in to the machine. What if it was a whole lot of spaces I couldn't figure it out?
That's true. Did they ever get an executive director for the DDA after Kiera May resigned?
I don't think so. I haven't heard that one.
Do you guys know? Like,
somebody let us know something. Let us know something. Did they get a
this
new
is like an Interaction Sister Circle podcast. We need to know.
Because we're not
Clyde. Mickey said Clyde, who's over the DDA now. So I mean, could be. Right. Could be. We just don't know.
We need to know. Because they wanted to challenge her, but they should challenge a whole lot of other folks downtown. But we ain't gonna talk about that this second.
Right.
But we do know that, we wish her the best. We wish her the best either way it goes.
Sister Audrey, I'm gonna get you to adjust that mic.
Because she know I can't. She know I ain't
using. She be talking and she be having her a good time, and I'm like, it's just killing me over here that she won't put that mic in her.
Look, I'm gonna do like my grandbaby.
You love your audience.
She'll blow you a kiss in a heartbeat.
Well, look, you know what I seen today? I wanted to talk about this because it's this show is called Sister Circle,
right?
And we're gonna touch on some women issues,
okay?
And I seen this morning, it came across my phone. It said that Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis's daughter, that's a lot of money that I just said. Elvis's daughter,
right?
She had gastric bypass surgery, and she died because of that, complications from the surgery, and she had a bowel obstruction.
Yeah.
a bowel obstruction.
That's what she ended up dying from.
So they ended up nicking, like her bowels. Like they're doing a stomach. They are actually cutting out part of your stomach.
Yeah.
When you have the full gastric bypass surgery.
They rerouting it.
So they nicked something else up in there, and it caused her, a bowel obstruction will cause your bowels to shut down and you can die.
You can die.
So, do you think society, and you being in the nation and everything, and I know you are taught to cover yourself and things should be kept private. Do you think, how do you feel about the women and the ladies nowadays and their lack of self-esteem? What can we do?
So as you all know, I mean,
Tony says stay fat. I can't. Tony.
Hey, Tony, I love you. I love you. That's what I say. I was trying to keep it classy. I was trying to say,
stay fat.
Hey, I'm a plus size woman. And yeah, we all should be striving to lose weight, but it didn't happen overnight. And it ain't gonna go away overnight.
Well, I'm confident in the skin I'm in.
I'm confident.
I'm pretty good.
Would I like to lose some? Yeah.
I mean, we all could.
But I'm still confident enough to know that it's gonna be one day at a time. Some days gonna be better than others.
Right.
Some days I'm gonna get on the scale and say, oh no.
Right.
Some days I'm gonna get on the scale and say, okay, I feel a little bit better.
But one thing that I realized.
But work toward it.
Everything is not going to sit up like it used to.
Nope.
I'm going to get older. Things are going to start to hold on to gravity as you get older, and I don't want to stay young forever.
So I'm trying to figure out something though.
What's up?
Because now I weigh less than I did several years ago, but the clothes that I had several years ago that I was wearing, I can't fit them.
Well,
why?
Maybe the weight shifted. The weight, like I said, everything ain't gonna stay up. As the song says, you gotta put it on the floor. So some things is going to the floor now.
Yep. So some things that we know,
like Judy. I'm sorry, sister. I forgot this is Sister Circle. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want to mess it up. Go ahead.
Y'all, we're gonna scratch that from the
sorry.
evidence.
We're
gonna move forward.
I'm sorry.
I want the jury to ignore what was just said.
I mean it. Okay, yeah. Mickey just covered his head. I'm sorry.
The jury just ignored what was just said.
Yeah. Judy Jetson.
So in the nation, we have where in our rules of instructions, Master Fard Muhammad did say that when he returned, he don't want to see no woman weighing, none of us weighing other than ourselves. But it also means not only just physically, it means the mental, because a lot of times we carry a lot of mental stress on us. As the women, men do too. So I'm not going to leave the men out. But we talking about the women right now. So we carry a lot of stress on us. We got to make sure everything happens when don't nobody else do. And thank God if we got a helpmate that help us to make things happen.
But it's a lack of men in the community. And it seems like a lot of men are taking over the women's role. Not just dressing. I'm talking about they dropping a woman off at work and going back home and getting in the bed.
Something referred to that says y'all gotta. Dang, I don't want to mess up. But it was talking about the men that want to be dominating, but yet and still be taken care of too.
Right.
You can't have it both ways. You got to decide if you're gonna be the breadwinner and the dominating one in the household, or are you gonna be the one that's gonna be taken care of.
Absolutely.
Take your choice. Absolutely. I prefer you not be the one taken care of. Contribute.
Right. Well, Tony, I'm glad for that comment. Tony said even men go through body changes, but sometimes they don't realize it.
They don't realize it at all. Let me go out the house with my hair fully gray hanging down on my shoulder. They be like, dang, she look old. Man, come out the house with a gray beard. They be like, dang, he
like
look
the
good.
Silver Beard Club, right?
Right. Ooh, ain't he handsome? Right. Talk about Ron Isley, huh?
Oh, girl.
They own the Silver Fox.
Right.
But let me go out like that. I ain't no Silver Fox. I'm old.
But how do we help our young ladies and, develop their self-esteem that, that it's okay. Be you.
Yeah.
Somebody likes that. Look at Lizzo. I'm just saying. And now she working like that.
They like that. And she working on herself. But like they say, who they call them? Chubby chasers?
I haven't heard of the chubby chasers.
You ain't never heard of chubby chasers?
No, ma'am. I haven't heard of the chubby chasers.
Oh,
I ain't chubby.
Look, I'm just gonna tell y'all, I watch too much TV. On the game, they used to mess with Malik and ask him, was he a chubby chaser? All his girlfriends ended up being, was he really like was a little chubby. But they do have people that call them chubby chasers. They like the they like the heavier set women. That's okay.
Right.
I mean, they like them thicker. That's okay. But what we have to do, yes, MGT training. But what we have to do, there ain't nobody but Mickey over there messing with me, y'all.
Yeah, he messing with both of us.
Is love ourselves, love our sisters, and love our brother. Enough to say, like I made the joke on there. I said, I feel like just running away. I want to run, just run as fast as I can, but I probably only make it 3 houses down the street. I said, maybe I'll get in the car and just drive. Sharice Stapleton said, what am I have to do to get you to get up and go out and walk with me? See, she want me to walk with her, but that's how we have to do one another. That's the love that we have.
We gotta show.
We gotta show the love.
You know one thing that women won't do, like if a woman can be dressed from the T's, from head to toe, we will not compliment that lady.
We just don't. We don't show no love.
She think she all that.
I've been getting more and more to it where my friends call me, my female friends. I don't do it with males because of respect for them. They mates and things. But I'm just gonna say, Sister Nicole, I love your man. I mean, I love him as my brother. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We got that genuine love, but I would never say, love you, bruh, and get off the phone just because out of respect. Mm-hmm. But my sisters, what's wrong with us saying to each other when we get off the phone with one another or we departing from one another? Love you, sis. See you later.
So the sisters are missing that love.
We missing that love. A lot of us don't show it for one another.
Right. And we think that by enhancing our body and sucking stuff in and pulling it out and stretching it apart, like it'll make a man is gonna want you.
Yeah.
And I've heard a man actually say this. Oh yeah, they gonna want you for
regardless,
that body.
Right.
But when they get old.
When they get old, what's gonna happen? They, a lot of them, they can see beyond it because they looking more at the mind.
Right.
They looking at how you carry yourself. Are you big and carry yourself sloppily, or do you carry yourself with confidence?
Right. Now that makes a difference.
That makes a big difference.
Right.
I asked a friend this before I started back going to the mosque. I said, man, I'm big. I mean, what would they want with me? He said, but you don't know, it's something about the way you carry yourself. Mm-hmm. And that's all he said to me. And I was like, oh, I mean, maybe it's I carry myself with confidence.
That's it.
I don't, but I don't accept just any and everything and anybody. Mm-hmm. You just can't just be the fly by night. Hey, let me holler at you.
No.
Holler at who? You holler at your dog, not me.
She giving y'all some game. She said, holler at your dog. Don't holler at me.
No, don't. You just always make sure that you carry yourself with the confidence and demand respect.
Don't let them talk to you any kind of way.
I can go in any store, black, white, Hispanic, it don't make a difference. The males hold the door open. Mm-hmm. Because you carry yourself with a certain amount of class and confidence.
Right.
I could be dirty in flip-flops and they'll hold the door because it's the confidence that's coming with it. They know I'm working. If I got on flip-flops, and they don't even know me. Right. That's for real. But a lot of times we just don't take the time to show that love, that genuine love. I know I was laughing and talking to our sister in Chicago. But for our Savior's Day gift, she gave all of us a Mary Kay box. Okay. That had like the facial and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was telling her, I really need it. And I hadn't even paid attention. I got the box, opened it up the day she gave it to us in February.
And you don't wear a lot of makeup, do you?
I don't wear makeup.
Okay. Oh, you don't wear any at all?
I may wear a little eyeshadow every now and then. Okay. Maybe a little bit on the lips, like gloss. Mm-hmm. But no foundation or nothing else.
Okay.
So she, I called her yesterday. Well, she called me the other day. We was talking. I said, sis, I went back and looked in that box you gave me, and I deserve to give myself a facial and just take care of myself. Yes. She said, please, pamper yourself. Yes. That's why she gave it to us.
Yes.
Because sometimes you can go to some of the Dollar Trees. I'm not, it's up to you. Everybody know what their skin can tolerate.
They have stuff. Right.
Yes, they have the stuff for the foot soaking. They have everything. Take one day a week and just take care of yourself.
Once told me, her name was Esther Woods. Okay. We called her mother.
Yeah.
She said, you got to learn how to love yourself first.
There you go.
Once you love all of this,
yes,
ain't nobody else take that away from
you. They can't take it from you.
But I knew that. She just enhanced that. She just put the cherry on top when she told me that.
And she told you
love yourself first.
That's right. Make sure you take the time to love yourself.
Yes.
This weekend, if you don't do nothing else, go to the Dollar Tree or wherever you need to get your little facial mask. Soak your feet. If you got to soak it in a bucket. Soak it in a bucket.
Go to the bathtub, y'all. Don't use the Flint water to soak your feet. Don't use the Flint water. We got to put some stipulations on this, right?
That's right. That's right. I love my sister Ursina. One time she came to me. She ain't say nothing. She handed me this rock. I can't remember. Sister Ursina, put in the comment what kind of rock it was.
A pumice stone for your feet.
No, a stone, sister. That those energies, the stuff.
Oh, I thought she was giving you a stone for your feet.
No, she gave it to me, and I tell you, it was so soothing.
Okay,
because she does that. She does some of the stoning, and we was talking about that at the library. Them trying to get something because a lot of people are starting to use the stones. You know,
Mickey, don't give me no stone. He'll take that and try to take it into a joke.
And they got all of them. They're different, and depending on what kind you get, you know, they different kind of energies and things like that they give off. It's so soothing, and so light you some incense.
Oh, she said it's the Chakaka stone. Sister, Mama Quill said chakra stone. Chakra.
Y'all know we gonna mess up what it's called. It was a black stone. It was black.
Sister Arsena said it's a black tourmaline.
See?
Tourmaline. See? Y'all know I'm going to mess it up.
We know we're going to mess it up, Sister Ursina.
It's in the family. It's in the comments. It's down here in the comments.
It's in the comments. But she gave it to me. So, sometimes you don't even realize those kind of things help with soothing. Just put you some essential oils in something to have a different kind of...
got to join us on here.
Maybe we will bring Sister Ursina on. That would be fine. That would be cool.
Be fun.
You'd be surprised. Look at she probably like, oh no, I ain't coming. Because I know Sister Ursina, she got a mild mannered personality, but she got a lot of knowledge up in there. Believe me, trust me. She got a lot up in there. And I'll just tell y'all this, hey, she cooked some of the bomb carrot cakes and bean pies. Just letting y'all know. She do. Yep, she do. When she says she going and she finna do her sale, I'll be like, how many of them can I order? I order a few of them. She do a very good job.
Really?
Okay. I'm just gonna let y'all know. When I did we did the election 2 years ago with the city council, she cooked all my fish and made my fish sandwiches.
Oh, when you had the big fish fry.
She's done them for that too. Okay. But when I had the fish and stuff available,
the hoagie sandwiches,
the hoagie sandwiches, I did that on campaign day.
Yep.
And I gave them out. Not only to the people was helping me, people was helping me. Even my opponent got some. But she did my fish and everything for me.
That was nice. That's what I'm talking about. Sister spreading the love.
She spread the love.
Even my opponent.
I gave her people some too. They was like, you got some more fish sandwiches? Yeah, come on, get one.
See, that was nice.
Hey, we people. We family at the end of the day. We got to take care of each other.
That's what people need. More people need to be like you, Sister Audrey. Sister Muhammad. Sister Muhammad, but still... Yeah. You can be mad. You can be upset with somebody, but at the end of the day, like you said, we all are sisters and brothers.
We all sisters and brothers. Yeah. Oh yeah. She cooked. Let me try to think. What was it? We had right before Ramadan. She did the ground turkey, and Sister Carla did the lentil beans, and we had veggie and turkey nachos.
Okay.
Woo. You see that she on in the thing. Sister Ursina, I don't put you out there. You might need to fire up the oven today.
Well, Sister Ursina, put your information or inbox us, and so we can give it out. I know that lady personally. No, that's my sister right there, Victoria Fair, and that's also Mickey's cousin.
Yeah, she also
Sister
has
Hanifa, thank you. She sent us some stars.
Yep. She has done catering too. Sister Ursina has, and she did an excellent job. Yes,
my baby loves carrot cakes.
Yeah,
my oldest, she loves carrot cakes.
Yes,
yeah.
So you seen my joke about the carrot cake, didn't you? So the other day, so you know Too Sweet, but you know them other two little ones I got. I only had two.
Grandbabies alone.
Our grandbabies is a mess. So Marion and Ahmad, they in there. It's just us three in there because our Trace was at the hospital. Mm-hmm. So Ahmad say, I wish you would make us a lime cake. Marion said, we had enough vegetable cake. She just made a carrot cake.
I know that's right.
So I said, yeah, I just made a carrot cake. I just could hear them from a distance. I was like, Lord, children come up with the craziest things.
Yes, they do.
That's all I can say.
Do.
But yeah.
Yes, they do.
So yeah, but we as family, I'm gonna say we as family, because we are family. You welcome, Sister Ursine. I see that thank you family up there. We are family to one another. If we don't learn how to have genuine love for one another, we can't make it. And I'm just gonna say this. It's not necessarily a shout out, but Darius Hollins, I did meet up over there with them, and we did that meeting. You know, some of the things.
Brother Darius.
We went over there, we
like
talked.
A breath of fresh air with Sister Audrey. You're so positive and upbeat and energetic. I'm like, I'm chilling. Go ahead.
Yeah, even during the time of disparity, I try to be upbeat. We talked about what is it that we need in our community. And he came up with the excellent idea for us in our community. And I told him it's the same thing as the Muhammad's economic blueprint. If every one of us gave at least $1 a month, how much money could we collect if we collectively put it together, and then we could start buying up things in our own community?
We can even save it. Cash App, $sign ATN News Media Group.
We can start to saving it, because we got to start to taking care of our own community. We cannot continuously think that we have to depend on grants.
Right.
Because those grants is given out because if I like you, if I don't. Mm-hmm. Quite often they are, not all the time, but quite often they are.
Right.
You know, it's favoritism with them. But we as a community, we got to take care of ourselves. I was just watching a sister. I shared her video today. Our everything is falling apart. We think that the Flint Public Schools is falling apart. There's another whole school system. Cincinnati Public Schools. Look it up. Cincinnati Public Schools. They gave the superintendent a failing score for this past year.
Wow.
They failed her. They falling apart.
Wow.
Everybody's falling apart.
Do you think the public school system is going to be obsolete?
It's going to be obsolete.
Wow.
It's going to be obsolete. So you all better prepare to start teaching your own, because they taking away things. What you might have learned in school, they're not teaching your children.
Cursive.
We already know cursive is one of them. History. Mm-hmm. They do not teach history the way we did. Slaves are now indigent servants. Mm. They came over here. Like, we came over here willingly.
Right.
You know, we ain't beating you up because we came over here. You say the past is the past, but make the past right.
Absolutely.
That's all we ask. And don't deny us. You're not making the past right by denying us the history.
Right.
You don't let us forget, everybody else's history. No sound. Oh. We back on? We back on now? Somebody said, they all said, what happened? I hope y'all didn't leave us.
It's a man's world.
All right, we're back. We're back. Technical difficulties.
Mickey was mad because we was talking about women things and empowering women, and he unplugged the damn cord because he's sitting over there mad because of the sister circle. That's what happened. Tell the truth.
Y'all are too funny, too funny. But but we slowly in the public schools.
See, look at they're calling in. Y'all, Mickey is trying to sabotage our show today. I'm telling you.
We love y'all. We still here.
We still here. Thank y'all for sticking in with us.
Thank y'all. Stick and stay.
Yeah, Melissa ain't playing. Mickey is playing. It's a man's world.
That's right. Dang. We back.
Okay, good.
So
go
just
ahead,
know
Audrey.
we can't allow this because the school system took away from our children what they should rightfully have in the school, which is learning. They don't learn anymore about banking.
Oh, that's right. Mama Quill said it, but it's nothing without women and a girl.
That's right. Yes, tell them. That's right.
Yes.
That's right, sister.
Sister circle. Mama Quill coming on the sister circle. You better know it.
So we have to go back out and start to making sure we implement those things in our household and in our communities. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to have this older lady that used to tell me the only thing she was gonna give as a wedding gift was a can opener and what she said, a can opener and something she used to say. She said because people don't cook like from scratch no more like they used to.
I don't.
They
They
just don't.
Hey, Deborah Love.
And so we just gotta go back and learn how to start cooking again from scratch. But it's okay if you can and then you got canned goods. But just know when they start doing the recalls on that stuff you buying in the stove, it's because you didn't learn how to cook from scratch.
That's true. And
even if you don't, just learn how to do it.
What bothers me, like, if we see somebody, a woman that's down,
mm-hmm.
don't exploit her.
Don't put your foot on her neck.
Help her.
That's
Try to do what you can. I ain't saying you gotta take her in, feed her, clothe her, but just something to say it's gonna be all right. Sometimes that's all people.
That's all people want. That's all people want. I've had those moments where I don't want no advice. I just want a shoulder to cry on.
Right.
I got a few of them. Darcina is one. I've called her. I said, "Sister, I just thank you for being there for me to cry on your shoulder."
Right.
But we gotta do more of that. We if we did more of that, we wouldn't have to be going to see all these therapists.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I'm not trying to be funny.
That's
because
very true.
Who would you rather talk to? Somebody you got a free hand at being able to talk to them?
Your sister circle? Or a therapist.
That you don't know you're going to spend money on.
Right. Give a little compassion and encouragement. That's right.
I ain't knocking the therapist because some of us need you.
Right.
But if you got somebody you can talk to, our suicide rate wouldn't be up where it's at.
Absolutely.
Like the young lady, whatever happened with her, I just so happened to see it a couple of days afterwards, butt naked over on Ballinger and Flushing Road.
Oh, man.
And people videotaping her.
I wouldn't share that. I thought that was horrible.
I saw it and was like, wait, what the heck?
She was naked out there on the corner of Ballinger and Flushing at the Sunoco station.
Right.
And she was absolutely 100% butt booty naked.
Yes.
Like birth.
Yes.
And they actually videotaped her and she was
said,
dancing.
Come get your family.
Off. And it's
she our family. She my family. She your family. The one
that's
videotaping.
That's somebody's mama. That's somebody's sister. That's somebody's cousin. Somebody had this lady.
Yes.
And in a blink of an eye, that could be your mama. That could be you. Excuse me, but that could be you.
Yes, it could be.
You gotta be careful how you laugh, what you laugh at.
She obviously had some kind of mental breakdown. Because a mentally sane person ain't going to be out there or was on some form of drugs.
Right.
At least put a cover over her.
Right. Something. Just say, hey, here go a jacket,
here,
man.
Baby,
don't be doing this.
Don't do this, man. Okay, it's something I can help you with.
Right.
And I'm like, huh? By the time I seen it was a couple of days later.
But anything else, Mark Zuckerberg, they flagging on Facebook. They'll flag me for telling somebody, go to... But then you let this fly, and it's got 70-some thousand shares. I think that's so wrong because
shared,
and we exploit ourselves. No, I didn't see how many views it had.
Terrible. How many views?
And
that's not good.
Wrong.
That's what
wrong.
we can't keep doing that in this in this community. Yes, ma'am, Sister Hanifa. I love you. I need to see you.
She said she loved us too. She sent us some stories.
Yeah, I love you. I need to see you. But yeah, we just gotta do something different with taking care of our community, because our community is ours.
And that's what Sister Victoria said. She said that's what they do. They videotape you before they help you.
They'll help you.
Mm-hmm. And that's sad.
And I got like Judge Crawford told a young man in court. He said, I can't believe you would sit there with your camera and record two women fighting instead of going in there and help. And he's physically stronger and helping to break them apart.
Well, sometimes you get hurt.
I know you can get hurt, but you know, it's all about the mentality and how you go in too. You know, sometimes, you know, if you see something starting to escalate, why can't you go to get the one that's more controllable and separate them from the issue?
Right.
You know, that's the real conflict resolution.
Because when you call them police and the police pull up, they don't care about being compassionate, encouragement.
They ain't.
Nothing.
They ain't. They gonna come right in.
They snatch you and they pushing that woman on the ground and smushing her head into that cement. They don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
But
we still right there, like still videotaping.
But I remember, not here in Flint, but in another city, I did ask a police officer, I said, what kind of programs and process do you all have that when you see young folks starting to fight, that you all want to help diffuse it and keep it from happening and escalating? He told me, if you see a problem, just call us.
That's it.
Sir, you don't have no training to train a community to try to help us to combat that, to stop it before it starts?
De-escalating technique.
De-escalate.
Yeah.
De-escalate. Redirect. We got to start to doing that. I take it, you want to be careful because you want to make sure you're not putting yourself in a position of getting hurt.
I love y'all comments today. Look at y'all in the comments encouraging each other. Y'all keep it up. Look at y'all, sisters.
That's right. But we have to do that. I mean, all of us have had some fight or something that we've seen somewhere or another, something, or been in a fight or something, that where we could get into a point where we could start to de-escalate it.
Absolutely.
But, you know, we can't say, look at what the example is. No, be the example.
Everybody doesn't have that mothering spirit, though.
They don't. They
don't have that mothering spirit.
They really don't. They just don't. But we got to start. We got to start somewhere. You know, there is some training that's coming up that is here, and there's training that's around here. You'd be surprised at people that's got like minds that's doing the same thing as you. My daughter was sitting there.
Brother Darius, that's what you was talking about.
Brother Darius. Brother Darius. We was talking about the economics in our community. And I'll just tell you, the party store, and I'm going to put it out there, the party store at the corner of Pasadena and Clio Road, across the street from DuPont. So one corner has McDonald's, one corner has What's Up?
The blue store.
Yep. The other corner has Don Donuts. Yep. And then you got the blue store that's across the street. So I said to the man when I went there, I said, hey, we might be doing some community outreach stuff, some community stuff around here. Would you be willing to donate us a case of water so we can have it? He said, I don't do that. Letting y'all know, that's a store.
How much money has been in that store?
That's
a store. Community?
Do not shop at that store, because we're gonna start at one point in time. We're gonna start going around to some of the stores, including the little store across the street. We gotta have something to offer the people in exchange. So if we tell you don't shop there, what do we have that they can go to? We got to have something around that they can have an alternative for them.
Well, they got another store down there on Dayton and Clio.
They sure do. Go down there. Because I've been in that store, and they have been pretty nice to me down at that store, and they actually did give me some stuff.
You won't even give a case of water back to the community that's spending all of their money with you.
They spend all their money with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He told me that. He said, well, we don't do that. I said, you don't give, I said, we can get the papers for you to get a donation, a write-off, because people are willing to help you out to get the donations and help you with stuff. He told me they don't do that. Wow. And I was like, so I could be mistaken. One of y'all try him again.
Okay.
So that way we can say maybe he was having a bad day. We'll give him that.
Somebody else up in there, talk to the owner, ask them if they'll donate a case of water to us.
Right. I told him we ain't doing it right now. We just want to know later on, because we want to know who in our community really got our communities back.
Right.
So these stores that don't have our back, we got to let them go. We got to shut them down.
That's true, sister.
We got to do what the nation did in Waxahachie. They got a community.
Waxahachie,
Waxahachie, Texas. And look, I was like, I ain't never heard of it till they said the city name. Waxahachie.
Waxahachie.
They went into one of the hair stores and got disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
So they combined their funds together, bought hair, stood in front of the store and turned all the customers around and told them to go around the corner to the other store. They can get their products around there.
But see, I went out to this nail spa last week in Grand Blanc.
Mm-hmm.
I posted on the Grand Blanc site, and I told them, like, we shouldn't have people in our community treating us like this. Man, them folks out there in Grand Blanc, it was over 157 of them last time I checked, all wrote a negative statement about this business. I bet you they'll change.
They're gonna have to
change out there.
They will change. We don't ever doubt that you ain't got power and ability.
Yeah, you do.
Because you have the power and ability to write the complaints. You have the power and ability to expose. You have the right and the power and ability to make sure you give. And then just like we do that, make sure you go on and give the accolades.
Absolutely.
Make sure you to the good ones.
We still got good ones.
Send our people to the good places to go to. Sometimes I'll drive on the other side of town for something good.
Go to the Roadhouse Bar and Grill down there on Pasadena.
There you go.
Support Dink Sosa.
Fish, what time is happy hour is today? What time till?
All day is happy hour.
I'm going to get tacos.
Fish, chicken, tacos.
Yes.
All of that.
And it's online today. I seen it today. I asked my daughter, you want some tacos today? I'm going to the Roadhouse and get some tacos.
Early in the morning.
In case she asked me where was it at, I told her it's on Pasadena.
On Pasadena. Down, just keep going down past. It's on the same side as Don Donuts. If it's early in the morning, go to Don Donuts.
It's like before or right after the post office. Somewhere up in there near the post office.
It's after the post office.
Right. Not far from the post office on Pasadena.
Right next to Renewed Faith Church on Jennings Road.
Right. Go up there and some of y'all old schools know the old Playland.
Oh, I forgot it was the old Playland.
Yeah.
Right across from the old.
True story. My cousin used to own that church.
Hall. You remember where that was at?
When it was Playland and they sold it, my cousins actually bought that land and put that building there on that land.
Oh, really?
And now Renewed Faith has it. But my cousins, the ones who they had to remove the track from the go-karts and all that stuff. They had to do all of that.
I always wanted to go to Playland, but it was closed by the time I got older.
Yeah, because we need some dollar tacos. Yeah. Some of them tacos from the day. We got to support. Take once a week. If it ain't but one taco, you go buy, support them.
One. You can buy, but you can't buy 2 wings though. I tried that. Let me buy 2 wings. You gotta buy a minimum of 10 on that thing. It was 50 cents or a quarter wing. You know, I was like, let me get 2 wings. They was like, nope, you gotta buy a minimum of 10. But you know, I was trying to be cheap.
She did the Chris Rock thing.
Listen,
what about one wing?
How many more minutes we got, Mickey? We got 7. Let's make the
what
best
about
of
one wing?
One rib.
I will get you, sucker.
Y'all ain't right.
The Chris Rock
my sister talking about me. My sister's supposed to have leave Mickey over there. Don't be talking to Mickey. He ain't supposed to be a part of our sister's circle anyway.
I'm having fun today.
I know.
Enjoying
it's
myself.
like a breath of fresh
air.
Yes, just having you here. Yes. Y'all give me them hearts. If you love this sister circle that we are giving you today, let's see the love. You know, it's a new show. We're trying to get it up and going. We just want to make sure
and give us some suggestions of what you want us to talk about.
Right. Programs like this will bring us together. Look at all the positive energy today.
Yes.
Thank you, sisters.
Thank you.
Boom.
Yes.
I can be positive too. Not all the time. This is a lot of positivity for me. It's really hurting me.
We're going to do a positive. We're going into this weekend. We're going to glide into this weekend.
We're going to glide into it.
What's going on around the city this weekend? You know anything that's going on?
Nope.
Somebody put something up there and let us know what's going on this weekend. Something. Let me see. Tomorrow's the 15th.
The 15th. I don't know.
I know something that's going on tomorrow.
What?
Mickey's daughter.
Look, you're going to invite. Mickey's daughter is having an open house.
We ain't putting the address out there. That's up to Mickey. It's a private party. But we celebrate all our graduates this year. We had a lot of graduates this year.
No, we didn't.
Brother Karan that was here last week, he graduated. His open house
from Flint schools.
Some of them from Flint schools, some of them from the private schools, some of them from all the schools.
Well, we just happy for our graduates because it's positive energy.
Because it's positive.
We're happy for all of the graduates
of them.
This year.
I'm broke this year because there's so many graduates.
Who is going to collect the donations? $, Cash App, $810 News Media Group. Hold on. Mickey will put it up for you in 1 second.
Yes.
$810 News Media Group.
Yes.
There you go. Right there.
Please,
look at
if
the
y'all
bottom
like,
of the screen
please,
right there.
Please donate your funds. Help keep us going. Help keep Mickey going. Help keep us going. Help keep the podcast going. Help keep you keep Karen Weaver and Jamaica on for Black Money Matters. You keep Trevor on for Trevor Rants. You got Tanya Burns on Saturday. You got the Saturday morning lineup.
AD Uncensored.
AD Uncensored. Remember how on the Saturday
Club
morning
Rich.
You had to line up where you used to get up and watch all the cartoons. Get up and watch 810 on Saturday morning.
8 o'clock early.
It's the adult shows early in the morning on
8
Saturday.
o'clock. So we got probably about 3 minutes left.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a rundown real quick. So stay tuned tonight. 810 News Media Group. We got 8 o'clock. We got Club Rich live in the studio tonight. Come support that young lady. She's bringing a little bit of Hollywood to Flint. So y'all got you got to believe. If you believe in the dream, you got to support the team.
That's right.
So then tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., we got Pastor Thrill Kill. Let's talk about it. At 10 o'clock a.m., we got Tanya Burns now. Truth Talk with Tanya. Yeah. And then at 11:30, we got Melissa Mays. I forgot what the name of her show is, but it's got to do with water. Community Update with Melissa Mays. Yes. So we got a full weekend. Yes. A very full weekend. So y'all join us tonight and tomorrow. I'm telling you. 810 News Media Group. Go to YouTube. After you leave here, go to YouTube and hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell next to it. So every time we go live, you get a notification to your phone. Single. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Single notification. Ding, 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 ding. All right. So, Sis Audrey, take us out. I'm done.
Oh, Lord. Let's get it. I told y'all she put me on the spot on this whole. Look, go out. My closing words is do something great for yourself. Show yourself some love. Pamper yourself. Yep. Take care of your feet, your hands, face, whatever it is that you got to do that's going to show you some love. Find a good book to read. Something that's going to bring you some peace and some harmony. Go out, visit your family. Play at the park. Take a good walk. Refresh yourself. Just do something that'll make you feel good.
Right. Get you a glass of wine and have your little me time.
There you go.
All right. We out. See y'all next week.
See you next week.